Don't know which one to pick. Probably this one. Well, as you can see, this is probably. You can make this grid if you want, but I don't even think this is the right size. It may be. It's maybe a bit smaller, a bit bigger. But watch a video carefully. So the side of the build will be a 35, but on the front and back will be a 40 for the sides. Well, no, that's for the back and front, I meant. So this is what it should look like. Now I've actually got pictures on my phone of like modern houses. Well, I wouldn't say complete modern, but the materials here is literally not all of them. There will be way more than this. When I mean way more, this is only the exterior, and there's way more for the exterior. Yep. I mean, you can make two sides the same, which I'm not actually going to make. But you can actually make this 2 times, which separates the houses together. Now, if you're planning out a city build, then yeah, you could. It would be a good advice to make this grid. But if you do want to add the extras for the outside, then yeah, you have to have more space for the front. So we'll be starting off at the front, which if you do make the front, I'm just going to start it off. This is probably how big the front would be. So guys, make sure this is enough. You can really just make it any size. So just make it as big as you want, the outside. Now guys, make fun of me all you want, I'm not actually a good expert at this. Now, if you do want to make it, it should be something like this. Like maybe like a fist or something, you know. Or a chest if you look at it from this way. But it should be this way, what you should begin with. So I will be at the front for this. First off will be you can keep this grass, but if you go, you should dig in. If you go to the front of this, bottom left, you gotta go 1, 2, in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is where you'll begin the actual access. And here you can dig this out 1, 2 more. So it should be like this. 1, then you can dig this 1 block until the other side, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Up to here. Then you gotta go all the way back. Now guys, this might take a bit long because I can't time lapse at the moment. So when you do this, you can dig an extra on the sides. And then the 3 that you dug out just before you did the sides, you can do that. But make sure these sides have also got to be gone as well. That you can get some the vines from this. Oops, I just got rid of the cobblestone. Bear with me. The cobblestone. I mean, the cobblestone if you're in survival though, because then no one can break into your house. If they do, they'll just get their face will just, I don't know, just be covered in silverfish. So what you've done here is another item which I forgot, which is stone. That's not even an item. We need stone. Now you can swap out the bricks for it because we on doing the exterior, so we're doing the extras first. Then you can go 1. Yep, just 1. Or you could just add this. What this is supposed to act is like a sort of a drain pipe, but you could also add a button to it, which could be like the hole for it. You could add it like this, or if you even have mods, you could get something and then sculpt the inside out, in which you could make a drain pipe. But thanks to the update before this, the aquatic update, thanks to that, we can now waterlog this, and which no need to do the side, just go straight with water. But then every 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, as you can see, I actually didn't realise I was going to do this. It will just fill in. Now you can do whatever you want, but I thought that would be good, but I might as well dig this all out. And now get your vines once again. Now you can put these in the water. Just put them everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean literally everywhere. So what this is supposed to act like is a type of sewage, I would say. But I know that's not very modern, but it's going to, because every house has a drain pipe, but maybe it's not covered, but this one is. And that's also the house near mine as well, so I took influence off that, so I just did it. Now you can add other now the ones I've got is actually for the inside, the actual house itself. Now you can skip to another time, maybe like another 2 minutes or so. Then we will be done. So you can add some bushes like this maybe. Then you can just, I don't know, get a tree, maybe you can make it yourself. But I'm a bit too lazy to do that. So I'm just gonna do this. Plus I'm not really a good tree maker. So maybe just get rid of this and that. Oh, a tree. But even though this is signaling, it's not supposed to go past here. I mean, you can if you want, but as I said, I don't really know where's where. I don't know how big it's going to be. You can add a few bushes over here. Maybe even some growing out to the water for it as well. Maybe some even in the water you could do as well. Maybe some also growing in the water you could also do. Like this. Now that, you could add way more vegetation, but I'm just gonna add it on one side. And I'm just gonna, actually no I'm not. You could add a big tree here. This is just for an example. Now, we move on to the build you've been waiting for. I can actually make this jump, I will do it. Good. So you'll need for this build is terracotta. No, I'll start from the beginning. Block of quartz, stone. No, not any of these. Glass. Cobblestone, bricks, stone brick wall, dark prismarine stairs. I could swap these out because we don't really need these. But I think we will be needing maybe a bit more glass as well. So I have to go from the front of this back 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 1, 2, 3 again. This block here, you'll have to get maybe some shovels. I know it's not really a block, but we could use it. I'm just gonna, actually nah, Gucci, I'm gonna get some gold shovel in here. And you can make like a path. Now this is up to you if you want to make this path. But this seems a bit too thick for me, so I'm just gonna put a 2 block path. Connecting all the way to here. And then you can add this grass if you want, because that's done. But then you can add a path here. Not here, because that's not very nice. Then you can swap these out if you want, to add this. To make a path here. And you can do this again. The thing is, you can't trample it, so. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to do. That's what I was supposed to do. And first off, for the actual house itself now, is you got to go in right here actually. Or I'm just maybe going to make like a path to a window or something. So a path here for a window. And from here, we are going to get your bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be this. Then you're going to get your glass. You can also replace those as well. Also make sure to add this because it's just going to look unrealistic else. And then you are going to go 2 rows with this much glass. Or you could add 3 rows. Personally, I would just do 2. And then go to the inside of your build, get some birch trapdoors, and place them here. This does, yeah. Make sure they are like this. They face down, so they're like this, not this. It must be from the top made. Close them down so from the outside it looks like this. You could make this just maybe a bit wider as well. Which you could, but this is actually for the other part of the build, so you guys don't actually have to destroy it, so I'm actually just gonna maybe like add a path here. No, here. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys confused. So this part is actually where you have to do it. But keep in mind, keep those windows that you just made. I'm just adding my another place so I can destroy these. If you guys are making those, you can keep those. And replicate this on the other side. But on this side, you don't actually destroy the well, actually on this side you know it's like this, but on this side you've got to destroy those. That's if you're making this side. So I'm going to replace this. Video might cut off anyway because it takes like an hour, then it cuts off. So I might make a part 2 to this. Yeah, probably not actually. And then we've got to add 2 rows here of bricks. But this doesn't really matter here because it's just going to be like this. Ooh, I wonder what those are for. I think you can already guess. It's for the roof. But if you are making one side, you do this. But if you're not, then you know you extend it until you reach. Then you do that. And then just about here, I think this is just for the meantime, you can add 3 windows as well, but make sure this is 1 row backwards to it though. Or, which will be way better, we can just change. You guys might not be able to, but you guys just make sure, don't do it just yet. I'm just doing it for measuring. Just don't do it, or else you might get things wrong. And then 2 blocks here. Actually 3 blocks you might do. And then just 1 thick one here, which would make this. Then make 1 here. I know it's very small, but this is for the front. You could also do this, and then replace this. Then keep going with this. Actually, I might as well just destroy this. So this is what you should see. Then we're going to go over here. And just let me think what it's like. Okay, again, I'm thinking of, what should I? Thinking of what the side says. When you're here, you could also put this and then this. Guys, the stream might actually cut off because my internet's very bad. Just said. Then you turn it here. And this one you also turn here. Then you can extend it all the way, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks backwards from this pillar. Fill all of that in. Now this does look pretty plain. If you want to, you could add this. Guys, actually this might be intentional for this, so if you do make any blocks it might be ugly for the moment, but you keep that. It might save him some time. And then for the flooring, you can do jungle or oak. I just like jungle though. Even though it is, at first it's ugly, but you do get used to it. And then you can get some birch doors this time, birch doors. Make sure it's birch doors. I mean, you guys can add any type, any, any pallets you want. But the build that we're making, I would recommend you do this though. And all of your build that you made, extend it out one more. I know it might seem weird for the moment, but you might understand why. And yes, even the glass. So it makes 2 block thick glass. I really want a mod where you can actually, you know, like do paint, or this job would be very much easier because you have to paint the inside, but I've got to use quartz for that though. That's why we're extending it one out. Which you can also do this one out. And yes, even the stairs you've got to extend out. I'm just gonna use this because it's way easier. Then you can destroy these. And then the rest here. Then you can destroy the inside ones. But I would also recommend you destroy the stairs first. Even if you destroy a bit, you can just replace it. But there's a gap here, we don't fill it in. I mean, well, maybe you're like, well, it's just going to be very unhandy, or else the air is just going to get in and it's just going to look very unfinished. Stick around and you'll find out why I've done this. And now you can grab your quartz, which I actually have this time. And what you've just done, go for the inside for quartz. It does look quite nice though, but here is where we fill it in with quartz. And you can also fill this in with quartz as well. Or else that's just going to look pretty weird. And then fill this in here, and this in here. So it should look like this. It looks quite nice, to be honest. And if you go on this side, as you can see, this looks not that nice. So we can extend this out finally. That's probably what you guys are thinking. Now we can destroy this, and then it's like this. This one's like problem. This is too long. Oh no. We can actually just put it like this. Then it's a 3. Now it's quite nice. You're just looking outside and everything. Except from that though, that's just a total abomination. But now this is, but any thing you gotta do, always keep the floor jungle, and the floor must be jungle though. Because it does fit with this. Make sure it's jungle. And so you've also quite got that shine. If you don't want all that, if you want a quite dirty house, you could also add maybe just bits of oak in there as well. But if you want it just like it's been swabbed, you can just do that. Because it does look quite clean here. If you want it very dirty, just do like something like spruce or something. If you wanted to do maybe like a nether house, you could do crimson and warped. You know what I mean. And what else could you do? Trust me, it might be comfy. With mods, it'll just be even comfier, but you've got to make the settee out of polished andesite stairs. It's not very nice to sit on, but we are going to add something else to this. Add end portal frames. That may be very weird. You'll have to get, if you're in an older version of Minecraft, you could use, I'm just saying this, you could use soul sand, but if you're in survival, well, I don't really think you're gonna make it. Unless you use commands, that's it. And then just use any block here which isn't going, but make sure also to add a 1 block gap. I think you already know this trick. I'm gonna do. No, there's not a minecart rail system in the house. Well, so that would be actually quite funny but weird. But sadly in this house there isn't any. Or quite gladly, I'm not sure. Maybe for you. But enough her messing around. We could add this. But on this side, make a double one. Oh no. Rails this side, you could make it like this. Because when it falls, the eye's always the same, never mind. Now add this, 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 and this right there. And you gotta get some pistons out. Make sure not to override any blocks. Piston, 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 and piston. And then add any activator device, which I'm just going to use redstone blocks because it's very much easier. Flick the switch. Hello. That's very rude of you. Maybe put this onto a full block then, if you don't want it being destroyed. And you can do this and put it here. So, put this here. And a piston here, which then pushes it into that block. And if you already didn't know, you can sit in them. And you can go really close up to my face as well. It's probably a bit weird though. And no, the best thing is just jump to get out as well, like you do in real life, I'd hope. Now you can get rid of that and put it in a portal frame again. Then you can destroy this so it looks normal, like a normal person would do. That's if you were normal. Like if you know me, you know I'm not. Though we didn't put an end portal frame, we can't activate those. Actually yes we can, but we don't in this. I was about to say not in this mod, this is not a mod. And activate, activate, and activate. Destroy all these. If you're using a sticky piston, make sure to destroy the piston first, or else it might get a bit out of hand. It's just going to be very complicated then. Actually no. Rail, rail, rail. Minecart, minecart, minecart. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Andesite, andesite, andesite. Piston, piston, piston. Activate, activate, and activate. Destroy, destroy, and destroy. Then you're done with the couch. You can sit here. You can even sit in this block if you wanted. But it does look a bit weird. He's like, hello, I am the couch monster. I am a villager in the couch. Where do my capes go as well? I've only got one cape. available, so I don't know why they all went. I had 2 of them. Yeah. What? I thought I did like some weird block there, but this is what it should look like. I forgot to mention this and this. Oops, that wasn't that right. I'll do this, then destroy this, and this time do this, and this, no, like this, then it should be this. Because then this is, you know, like a little armrest. But we can add it another step further. No. Slabs. Slabs. Our inventory's just getting clogged at the moment. But this time maybe you should sneak and do it. Do you know what this is? It's a little recliner for your chair. You can even sit in it and put your feet up as well if you're very tired. But maybe, technical difficulties. But if you do have any mods, you could also, or an add-on, make an actual recliner. If you don't know what that is, I just demonstrated it right there. So you could get a mod, for an example. It just goes there, then it destroys. It just if you just a click of a button. But you guys don't have to make this. But I'm just gonna put like 2 buttons. Nah, that's probably gonna blend in. 2. Well, you can just add. Push this in a bit, maybe, please. Come on. Oh, it doesn't work, but if it was clever enough, this game was clever enough, could add like somewhere like a button where you could, where the recliner, you can open the recliner, but it doesn't work apparently. Like I'm pressing it, doesn't work. I was hoping it would. But now this is the couch done. Now, you might have to have Silk Touch for this if you are in survival, because you need a monster spawner. Might seem a bit weird, but the new update added the skull face on here, which isn't all that nice. You can add 2 of these to make a little cage for a dog. Then you can get an item frame. Oh, I wonder what an item frame's for. Maybe not here, but just maybe like here or something. Put a slime ball. From like a tennis ball for a dog as well. That's if you do want to add a dog, which I do, because I have a dog and I might as well add it. And when you're in the hallway, you can destroy this. Get your jungle logs. Put those here. And then maybe you could add this as well. And now get some slabs. And make sure it's smooth quartz, not actual just quartz. Smooth quartz. If you don't know what this is, it's like a shoe rack, I would say. And then get your item frames again. Then some leather boots. You can put them like. But there is a special command you can do which makes item frames invisible, but I don't think it works on the PS or the Xbox. I think it's PC, I think, and the mobile, I'm not sure. Android. and you can also get tripwire hooks. Put them here, but you can't. So you can destroy these and then add them here for like a coat rack now. It's a lot of these, different types of racks here, a lot of them. But now you can get a spawn egg for a wolf. Span. Spawn W, which is a wolf. And then you can get a bone to tame it. Or you could just spawn a tamed wolf, which I think you can. I'm not particularly sure with commands. Hey, you sit. You sit right there. Just go play with your ball, maybe. Doggy, I got a bone. You're always licking the wall where the cacti has been. The cactus has been. Don't want to smack you with my bone, maybe bone? I mean, if you didn't already know, this is obviously Sans, in which I've got a bone. Do you want my bone? Or do you want my Gaster Blaster? Or do you want none of them? You're lucky. I wouldn't do it on this channel. If you dropped something and it was a normal wolf, maybe I would. Well, as you can see, we've done quite a bit. And I'm gonna end the video here. Part 2, look out for that, because that might be in a few days. And you might make the downstairs and the second floor, then the third floor, then the attic. I have no idea what an attic looks like. I might make my attic, but I have no idea what my attic looks like. And I'm putting 3 floors as well, because I have also got 3 floors, which I also think fits some houses like this. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. And don't forget, Sans is watching you. Oh God, why? Just why?